What's up, guys? This is Gerald with Roman Roof Cleaning, Roof King Products. I wanted to talk about something that's a little controversial this morning. So, to rinse or not to rinse a shingle roof. I do not rinse shingle roofs, and but there are a lot of guys that do rinse shingle roofs. And I just want to say that if you want to rinse a shingle roof, or if you do not want to rinse a shingle roof, that's okay. It's fine either way. The reason I don't rinse shingle roofs is because years ago I did rinse a shingle roof. And when I did, instead of killing a small strip of grass along the back of the home, I murdered the whole backyard. So I decided from there on out I wasn't going to rinse a roof. The reason I did burn that whole backyard, for one, it was middle of summer, so everything was dry, very thirsty. So anything that chemical hit just sucked it in. So, I could have rinsed longer and rinsed more before, and then I wouldn't have had that happen. I understand now why that happened, but you know, that's a lot. It's a ton of time to spend. Not only that, it's a ton of water, and there's a lot of places that need water conservation, and so, like California, in some areas, during certain times, you're not even supposed to wash your car or water your grass, and so we do it, one, for water conservation. Two, we don't want to kill the whole yard if we don't rinse enough, and there's really no way of knowing that at that point. The guys that do rinse the roofs, when they leave that home, I don't know of anybody that does rinse roofs that is like 100% confident when they leave that it's good. They're rinsing and rinsing and rinsing, and finally they just say, you know what, I got to go to the next job. It's time to move on. So you've got to do, like I said, you got to do what you're comfortable with, but we don't rinse them. The thing is if there is an overnight dew that comes, 9 times out of 10, the landscaping is not directly underneath the edge of the roof. So it's going to hit the ground, and it's not going to be enough to soak into the landscape or anything and hurt that. If we get a rain, it's going to rinse it enough because you've got rain coming down on every inch of the roof. So it's going to dilute it enough not to damage anything. So, if you do have one that has landscaping right under the roof, every once in a while we will rinse 2 or 3 foot just over that landscaping, not the whole roof, just over, if there's some landscaping here and then grass here or concrete here or whatever, we just rinse a little bit right above that one plant, and we cover the plant when we do that so that it doesn't fill it up with stuff. So we might rinse a little area, but that's very uncommon for us. Like I said, rinsing a roof, you put so much chemical on the ground at one time without enough water. To me, that's just not a safe thing to do. A lot of guys say, it's unsafe to leave that chemical on the roof. Well, to me, it's safer than leaving all of that chemical fresh on the ground. So, at the end of the day, you guys have to listen to both sides. People like me that don't rinse, other people that do rinse. You've got to listen to both sides, and then you've got to decide what works best for you. Another thing that I do that's valuable when I clean a roof is I explain to the customer that they might have a little bit of dead grass, but it will come right back up. That's one of the sacrifices of cleaning your roof. It's a plant up there and we're killing it. So, obviously anything on the ground can get damaged, but that's the reason we do water everything on the ground, and we cover things on the ground, and we do all the protection that we do to keep from having damage. But at the bottom of your downspouts, and anywhere you have some really fresh, beautiful grass, you might have a little bit of damage there, but it'll grow right back. That's the way we handle it, and that's what works really good for us. I would rather deal with just a little bit of burnt grass than I would a whole yard full of burnt grass. So you guys you listen to both sides out there, then you decide what works best for you. Either way will work. Either way is fine, in my opinion. I just don't rinse because that's not what works best for me. So if you guys have a question and I can answer it, I'll be more than glad to. Just shoot me a message on Facebook or anywhere. I'd be glad to help. Obviously, I do have my roof cleaning class I'd love for you guys to come to. This year in 2022, I'm actually adding pressure washing to that. So we'll be doing all exterior cleaning except for windows. So we'll be doing house washing, concrete cleaning, and roof cleaning. So I'll be glad to have you guys. And then obviously I do sell my roof cleaning and soft washing products at roofkingproducts.com. So we'd love to have your business there if you're interested. If you have equipment and it's working fine for you, I recommend keeping it. If you're doing good, you're doing good. If you want to try something new, or if you're just starting, and in my opinion, the most dependable system in the world is the air system, then I'd love to help you. But if you're just doing a house wash, or you get stumped on something while you're out on the job, don't hesitate to shoot me a message. I'll be glad to try to help you out of a bind. People done that for me a lot when I started, so I love returning the favor. So you guys have a wonderful day, and if I can help you with anything, just let me know.